I've been in Chicago for 11 years. I am the co-founder, I am one of the co-founders of Better Street Chicago. We have been in existence since 2020. It was a group of individuals who were kind of fed up and wanted to say the things that some other transit advocacy and transportation advocacy groups wouldn't say. We are a younger demographic. Our leadership is composed of 5 people. And as of less than a year ago, we had enough funding to pay 2 out of 5 people on our leadership team to be full-time staff members, which is amazing for an organization to be less than 5 years old. 2 weeks ago, we had our second annual fundraiser, and I believe we're on track for about $55,000, which is amazing. So I'm really proud of the work that we have done. Unfortunately, I did not send over slides of some of the work that we've done, but one of our big projects at the moment is DuSable Lakeshore Drive. If you go to our website, we have renderings of our vision of what Lakeshore Drive should be. We want a Lakeshore Drive for the people, not for vehicles. And currently, IDOT is trying to ram their plan forward to expand the highway, to spend billions of dollars to save drivers 6 minutes. I don't know if that's a great use of billions of dollars to save 6 minutes. Meanwhile, the 147 sits in traffic. I've taken it a number of times. I've been late to work a number of times. My blood pressure has risen a number of times on that bus and every other bus in Chicago. Fun fact, the average speed of a CTA bus is 9 miles per hour. You can rent an electric divvy and go 20 miles per hour. Just for some perspective here, okay? When I first rode the number 4 Cottage Grove bus downtown, I was going to the Art Institute, and I was like, why is this bus and every other bus on Michigan Avenue sitting in traffic? Like, there's got to be a better way to do things. And I have been in the city for less than 6 months, and I just don't understand how elected officials who have been in office longer than I've been alive have not made that a priority to move bus riders a little bit faster through the city. I will say, Better Street Chicago, we do not have a strong advocacy arm for public transportation at the moment, but that is something that I want to see us grow. My vision was to go out and speak to people about these issues, and we have done that. So some of you may have seen the map at this table back here. It's like an aerial view of an intersection. What we have done is, it's like a reusable public survey of sorts. And so it's like a tarp. And we go out and ask people, what are the things that you want to see in your neighborhood? This is part of our community blocks project. I don't know if some of you are familiar with super blocks in Barcelona, but that is our inspiration to where we want to make our residential streets more than places for people to store and move their vehicles. They should be places for people to gather and congregate with their neighbors. And how do we do that? Public seating. You use the roadway for more than just moving and storing cars. Maybe it's mini playgrounds. Maybe it's, what are some things I've seen? Like parklets. I've seen public pianos, interactive art in some cities. And these are things that I think people are kind of hungry for, but they don't know that they want it until you show them, like, hey, our streets can be more than just a place for someone to move through in their car or to store their car. Another one of our projects is plow the sidewalks. I don't know if people have been keeping up with that, but we went to the city and said, hey, we think that clearing the snow and ice in the winter should be the job of the city, not for individual property owners. When Brandon Johnson was running for mayor, he was supportive of that and said that he would fund a pilot project, and currently he has reneged on that promise. It is only $1 million to fund this pilot project. It would be in 4 areas of Chicago. The city would go out and clear the snow and ice. We worked with a disability rights organization, Access Living, on this project, something that we believe in strongly. We were able to get thousands of Chicagoans to send emails to their aldermen, to have people come out for public comment at city council. And just overall, we have had the opportunity to interact with hundreds and thousands of Chicagoans. I won't say hundreds of thousands of Chicagoans, but thousands of Chicagoans going out to community events and talking to people about what they want to see. And I really think that is key for the work, to go out and talk to people. Because I think we are tapping into the silent majority of people who want an option other than a vehicle, who want to ride a bicycle. If I had $1 for every person that told me I would love to ride a bike, but it's just too dangerous, I could buy another e-bike. I think we all could, right?
Yes.
Maybe.
Yes, 2.
2, exactly. The city of Paris is paying people to trade in their cars for e-bikes. You see cities like Denver that are setting up funds for people to get e-bikes, and they run out of funding in minutes. So the desire, the thirst is there. I'll quickly wrap it up. Better Street Chicago, we do have a C4 organization, the Better Street Chicago Action Fund. And we started that in 2023 around the mayoral race and aldermanic races. And 60% of the candidates that we endorse won their seat. We have a number of relationships with aldermen and Chicago City Council. They will reach out to us and be like, hey, what do you think about this plan? And I think that's just amazing that they consider us kind of the experts on transportation, and they want our feedback. We're invited to aldermanic board nights to go out and talk to people on these issues. And so I really think it's key to connect with elected officials, but also put them on notice and be like, hey, we have a large demographic of people who care about this issue, and they want to know where you stand on the issue, because it will guide their vote and where they spend their money this next election cycle. If you want to connect further, betterstreetchicago.org. They have our email addresses, our pictures up there. We're always more than happy to connect. But please don't expect a rapid response. We only have 2 paid staff members. The rest of us are doing this on a volunteer basis. But we would love more volunteers. We would love more people to come out with us to talk to people about these issues. Thank you for your time.